the way on how you thinking. Okay, come, we discussed this first. Okay, this is the first homework that you submit to me last time. So far, you already know that this Helicobacter pylori, the first one is genus, right? But however, this one you can see the all bacteria, right? All bacteria is belong to prokaryote or eukaryotes. Which one?
Prokaryote.
All bacteria, they are belong to prokaryotes or eukaryotes.
Prokaryote.
Yes, it's prokaryote. That's why. So that's why this bacteria, okay, this bacteria, they are belong to prokaryote. So they ask you, give me the structure about the prokaryotes. So you say that it has a flagella. Yeah, it's correct. This is correct. Okay, they have the flagella, but this one is smaller than the prokaryote. This is not correct.
This is supposed to be it's bigger than a eukaryote.
Yes, yeah, okay, you should write eukaryote, but to be honest, even though you write it's smaller than eukaryote, but this answer is still not strong enough, you know.
Oh, okay.
Even you write it's smaller than the eukaryote, it's still not acceptable because when you look the question, see, say two structural feature that this bacteria share with other prokaryote. What is meant by structural feature? Structural feature is referred to the structure, the structure that you can see on this bacteria. You can see what? You can see the flagella is correct. You can see the flagella. Oh, sorry. You can see the flagella here. Okay. Another thing you can see is, you can see they don't have they don't have nucleus, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then how's the DNA? How's the DNA structure? They don't have nucleus, but they have the DNA. But how is the DNA structure?
It's
How's the DNA structure in the prokaryote cell? There's a term. Okay. It's circle, right? See?
Yeah.
So we call it as what? We call it circular DNA. Yeah. Like
okay.
This. Circular DNA, or sometimes they will call as a loop of DNA. It's okay. Up to you. You can choose either one to write. Just remember, the DNA in the prokaryote cell, they look like circle. Look like a ring, you know. They just look like a ring.
Okay.
Because there's something like this. There's something like this. They form a circle. So this we call it circular DNA. So another thing is, prokaryote cell, they have one type of DNA which is not exist in the eukaryote cell. The DNA is called as the, what is this? It's a DNA also. It's a type of DNA. Okay, the name start with P. So something like this. And this will be the plasmid. They have the plasmid.
Okay.
Yes, this is plasmid. Okay. In the last few chapters, you will learn about the genetic engineering. So genetic engineering, usually they will use this plasmid to do the whole process.
Okay.
Yeah, you heard about this before or not? Genetic engineering.
A little bit.
Yeah, this one genetic engineering. Genetic engineering is a kind of engineering. It's a kind of the technique which is like Monti, for example, they will extract your body cell to outside, right? And then they will insert the foreign gene, foreign genes. The foreign gene which is not same species to your gene. Maybe it's insert the gene from the the plant, a gene from plant, then back into your genes, which is different species, right? So they insert back into your body, something like that.
Okay.
Okay, so you have this circular, the circular DNA, circular DNA. And then for the eukaryote, for the prokaryote cell, they have this they have this kind of structure, this small black spot. So this structure is known as what? This structure is known as the ribosome.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a ribosome. Okay, so means that you need to write the structure which is found from the bacteria. So those are the structures. See, they have the cell membrane, ribosome, and also they have the cell wall. They have the cell wall also, which is made of the peptidoglycan. Yeah. Okay. Then now, this bacteria, Helicobacter pylori, they can cause the infection in the stomach. So suggests how this infection can be treated. Okay. So Monty, you imagine that when you are being infected with a bacteria, right? Okay, usually when you go to visit the clinic, if the doctor suspect that you are getting the bacterial infections, what kind of medicine they will give you?
Antibiotics.
Yes, it's antibiotic. Yeah, so you treat the infection just with antibiotic because antibiotic they can kill the bacteria, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so Monty, you know how antibiotic kill bacteria? How?
They have like special stuff to kill.
Yeah, so you imagine in this way, yeah, okay. Usually almost all antibiotic they targets on the cell wall of the bacteria. Right? See, this bacteria they have cell wall, right? Like here.
Yeah.
Yeah, they surround the cell wall. So what antibiotic do is they will just like someone, okay, they use a knife to puncture a hole on your stomach. So you will be dying, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so something like antibiotic, they poke a wall, okay, they poke a hole on the cell wall also.
Okay.
Yeah, so after they poke a hole on the cell wall surface of bacteria, so it cause that the cell contents, okay, the contents inside the bacteria, they leak to outside. All right, they're leaking out.
Yeah.
So after that, what happened to bacteria? They will lyse. Lysis happen. Means they will rupture. Because their content is continue flowing outside, right? So at the end, they will rupture. Then die already. Okay, so do you understand?
Yeah.
So how the antibiotic kill the bacteria is by targets. Okay, they are actually targets on the cell wall of the bacteria. They target cell wall. So it's something like someone they step to you with a knife, and then you will be bleeding.
Okay.
Yeah. So it will cause a lysis of the bacteria. And then this one, okay, your answer is correct. It's hydrochloric acid. Yeah, it's correct. Hydrochloric acid. Because hydrochloric acids can kill bacteria, okay? Hydrochloric acid is a substance found within your stomach. So your stomach is very highly acidic. Your stomach pH is about pH 2. Yeah, it's pH 2, super acidic. So this acidic environment is not favorable to the bacteria to grow within your stomach. Okay? So you see, hydrochloric acid, they can help to kill bacteria.
Okay.
Yeah. So now when talk about this one, see, this they show about the, I also don't know how to spell this, Nigleria fowleri. It's a single cell prototis, see, it belongs to prototis kingdom, and then they live in the water environments. So almost all the prototis, they just live in the water environments. So usually they will have the vacuole, right? They have the vacuole. They have like this, see? A lot of vacuole inside. And then the nucleus will be like here, nucleus. Nucleus is like here. This is a nucleus. Okay, so the question asking you that how the prototis difference from the prokaryotes. See, how prototis different from the prokaryotes. So, Monty, you tell me, prototis is referred, it's belong to eukaryote or prokaryotes. Which one?
Prokaryotes.
Are you sure? Prototis?
No, eukaryotes.
Yes. Okay, you tell me first. Okay, why you think that prototis is belong to the eukaryotes?
Because it has
Yeah, it has what? Do you see the structure? They have what?
it has nucleus.
Yes, first it has the nucleus. Okay, it has a nucleus. This is the first feature you must think of it. Eukaryote cell they have the nucleus, but in prokaryote cell they don't have nucleus. Both of them they have the DNA. Just one got nucleus, another one don't have nucleus. Okay.
Okay.
Secondly, what can you see?
It doesn't have the flagella.
It doesn't have what?
The flagella.
Flagella. Eukaryote cell. Okay. Eukaryote cell, right? If some prototis, they have the flagella. They have the flagella, but they are still belong to the eukaryote cell.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. For example, okay, I give you what kind of eukaryotic cell have a flagella? This one, Eugenia, okay? See, they have the flagella. They have a long tube behind them. See?
Okay.
But they are belong to the eukaryotic cell. Because why? Because they have the nucleus at here.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so another thing you should know is eukaryotic cell, they have the membrane-bound organelle.
Okay.
Yeah, this membrane-bound organelle, this one. See? Even though we cannot observe from this image very clear, but they have like this, see, a lot of complex structure. This is the things that we don't observe in the prokaryotic cell. You can see prokaryotic cell inside just empty, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so that's the difference. So you write that it has many organelles. It's correct. I will give you marks. It's correct. But this, okay, structure A. Structure you think is cell wall, right? You think it's cell wall. Okay. For your information, prototis, they don't have cell wall, okay?
Okay.
Cell wall exists at where? Where you can find a cell wall? For example, plant cell. Correct.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe. I think I sent you this, right? Actually, I do write some notes. Okay. This note I will give for your students. I mean for my students, because some of the important point they really miss out. So that's why, Monty, I need you to do more exercise. But am I showing the screen, right? Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, you can see my notes, right? My words not with a Mandarin
Yeah.
character.
Yeah, I can.
Okay. But I'm sorry that got Mandarin now, okay, but you cannot read Mandarin, right?
Yeah, I can, but like
You can.
Like a little bit. Yeah.
Okay. But then this one is okay for you or not? This notes.
It should be okay.
It's okay. Later I translate to English, okay?
Yeah, okay,
I translate to English. Okay. You can see what I want to show you is this one. See? This one. You study the structure. We have the cell. It is three things on it. Plant cell, right? Plant cell, the cell is made out of the cellulose, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, you have the cellulose cell wall. And you have the bacteria. Okay, bacterial cell wall is made out of the peptidoglycans. This one.
Okay.
Yeah, fungal cell is made out of chitins.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so prototis don't have cell wall. Maybe I can add here. Okay, prototis, tista don't have cell wall. Yeah. So that's why the answer you write cell wall is not correct. So it should belong to the cell membrane. Okay, cell membrane. So what are the function of cell membrane? Control movements in and out of cell. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Another thing that for this question, maybe I show you a question. Okay, I'm sorry that. The picture they refer to here. They show prototis, right? These prototis, they don't have the cell wall. Okay, they don't have the cell wall. Why? It's because that they have this vacuole inside already. They have very large vacuole inside. This one vacuole. Okay, so you know why prototis they should have a vacuole inside? Why? It's because that prototis, most of them, they just live in the water environment. So you can imagine that. You just imagine, Monty, you are a prototis, right? Now you are living in water environments. So you can see every moment there will be water diffused into your body, right?
Yeah, okay.
Just into the body. Yeah. So what will happen is, if you don't have the cell wall, you just have a cell membrane. So when the water diffuse in your body, so now your body, okay, which is your inside cytoplasm, is filled with the water content, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, it means that there's a lot of water in your body. So just like when you're eating too full, right? You feel like your stomach is going to burst, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so now you just imagine that these prototis, they have a water flow inside. So now there's too much water inside already. So now what happens is they will be burst, they can burst if there's too much water inside, excessive amount of water inside. Do you know why they can burst? Because they just have cell membrane on their outer surface.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so this cell membranes is very, because cell membrane is very fragile. Okay, cell membrane. Cell membrane, they cannot resist the pressure. Okay, they are unable to resist the, we call it turgor pressure. Okay, turgor pressure building within the cell due to due to this one excessive water intake. Yeah. So that's why these proteins, they must have the vacuole. They have a vacuole inside. The vacuole, they have a name. The vacuole is called as contractile vacuole. It's okay. This we'll learn more in chapter 2. We will enter chapter 2 today. They have this one. Contractile vacuole. Contractile, okay? So this means that this vacuole, they just perform the contractions. Why they why they perform this contraction is because that when the water diffuse inside this prototypes, the water will enter into vacuum. The water will just enter the vacuum, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, so this vacuum, if they get too much water inside the vacuum, it's okay. They will contract, then they will release extra water outside. So the water will just diffuse outside. If there's too much water inside, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, so this will prevent the prototypes from bursting.
Okay.
Yeah, so you can see they don't have cell membrane, right? So they need the help from the contractile vacuole because it's not like the cell wall, right? Some of the cell, they do have the cell wall. They have a cell wall. Cell wall is a very hard and rigid structure. You just imagine cell wall is just like wall. Right? When you touch a wall, it's very hard, right? Very hard and very strong, right? The wall, cell wall.
Yeah.
Yes. So this cell wall can resist the pressure. It's very rigid. It's very hard, and they can resist the pressure. So even there's too much water enter into the cell, they will not burst due to the presence of the cell wall. So one of the function of cell wall is they will prevent the plant cell from bursting. Okay.
Okay.
Yes. And then for this one, for this one, okay, describe the feature for prokaryote. Okay, it's okay. Maybe we can start our chapter for today. Yeah. You can open your notes for chapter 2.1. We are going to enter the new chapter for today. Okay, once you're ready, let me know.
Wait.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, sure. So in this chapter 2, we are going to study about cell structure and organizations. So we'll learn more about what are the organelles or contents found inside a cell. So for your information, cells are the basic unit of the living things. It's because that Monty yourself, you are a very complex living organism, right? You are an organism.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you are made of billions of cells, a lot of cells. So actually, you yourself, okay, this is you. So Monty, your cell is being made out of the various systems. For example, you are made out of the respiratory system, digestive system, immunity, lymphatic system, those kind of things. Okay, understand?
Okay.
Yeah. So, and then those system, okay, when we talk about system, right, we focus on talking about one system. Maybe, okay, now we talking about the digestive system only. Digestive system. So digestive system, okay, is a very complex system because at this system, they involve a lot of organs. They just involve several organs. For example, they are involving the esophagus, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're involving the stomach also, and also the intestine, liver. Those are the important organs found in the digestive system. So several organs, when they combine, they will form one system. Understand?
Okay.
Yeah. So when we talk about one organ, for example, you see, when we talk about the stomach, stomach. Just this organ, stomach. This stomach, right? So this stomach is an organ, but this stomach itself is made of the thousands, millions of the tissue together.
Okay.
Means that a lot of tissue, when they combine, they will become the stomach, which is the organs. For example, in the stomach, they have what kind of tissue? They have a lot of muscle tissue, correct? Muscle tissue. So a lot of muscle tissue, they will make up, they will make up the stomach. Understand?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the muscle tissue itself is made of the cell. See, a lot of cell, they will make this one muscle tissue. A lot of cell, they will combine, they make up the single muscle tissue. Understand?
Yeah.
Yeah, just imagine that. See, this is a cell. Just one cell only, okay? But you have 100 of cells combined together, like this, combined together. They will form the muscle tissue.
Okay.
Yeah, like this. Okay, so this is just a cell. Okay, so now we talk about organelles. What's mean by organelles? Organelles are referred to the cellular components that are found inside the cell. So those organelles able to perform the specific functions. So just remember that organelle is just like inside the cell, they have their own organs, right?
Okay.
Yeah. So that's organelles. Just like in our body, we have a lot of organs. So inside the cell, they just have their organ as well. So the organ is known as the organelles. So each organelle, they just carry their specific functions. So Monty, tell me which one is plant cell, which one is animal cell? Tell me.
The first one is animal cell, the second one is plant cell.
Correct. Okay. Tell me why you think the first one is animal cell? What kind of characteristic?
It doesn't have a cell wall, and it has like smaller vacuole.
Yes, good. No cell wall, and they have a smaller vacuole. Correct. Yes. And also, you can see their shape. How's their shape? How you describe the shape of an animal cell?
It's random. Like there's no structure.
Yes, you can say it's irregular. Okay, not fixed shape. Because why? Because there's no cell wall. They just have the cell membrane only. Okay, and then you know that cell membrane is just very fragile. They can change their shape.
Yeah.
Okay. Then how about the plant cell? Okay, plant cell, they just always looking like this long rectangular shape. Yeah, so they can describe that as a fixed shape. Okay, fixed shape. And also they can, so the plant cell, you can see the plant cell. Actually the organelle in the plant cell and the animal cell is just almost similar, but the plant cell, they have the extra organelles which is not found in the animal cell, which is they have this cell wall. See, cell wall. They have this, they have this hard, rigid cell wall surround the inside, which is cell membrane. Cell wall surround the cell membrane. So the cell wall is just the most exterior part. Cell membrane is inner part. Okay, can you see this? This is cell membrane.
Okay.
Yeah. First, they have a cell wall. Secondly, they have what? You can see this structure, right? A very large vacuole here.
Yeah.
So this is only found in the cell wall. Okay. In the in the plant cell. So this large vacuole, they are only found in the plant cell. So that means that plant cell, what they have is they have this large central vacuole. Secondly, the plant cell, they have the chloroplast. They have this chloroplast. This is only exists in the plant cell only. Animal cell, they don't have. They require this chloroplast to perform the photosynthesis, right?
Yeah.
Okay. That's all. So other things, other organelles is both have it is like mitochondria. See, this is mitochondria. And Monty, you should remember about the structure, okay? You should know the structure of mitochondria, which is like this.
Okay.
Yeah, and then you should know the nucleus. This is whole thing is nucleus. Inside the nucleus, there is a nucleus. There's nucleus inside. Yeah. It's just like you eat a mooncake before. In the mooncake, they have an egg yolk.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So this nucleus is just like the mooncake inside the egg yolk.
The egg yolk inside the mooncake.
Yes. It's looking like egg yolk inside, but the egg yolk is known as nucleus. It's nucleus. So
Okay.
nucleus are found inside the nucleus. So this whole thing is nucleus. This is nucleus. And then other will be the endoplasmic reticulum. See, we have two types of endoplasmic reticulum. This one, see, this and this. We have two types. We call as rough and the smooth. Okay, later we will study more in detail. And then we have this Golgi apparatus. This one, Golgi apparatus. You can see this Golgi apparatus. You can see what they look like. Does they look like your Wi-Fi symbol?
Yeah.
Okay, so Golgi Wi-Fi symbol. G means Google. Okay, Google. Just think this way. Okay, that's all. And you can see this. What is this one? Monty, what is this? What is this? Tell me. This one. Black spot.
I'm not sure.
Okay, it's ribosome.
Oh, okay.
Monty, what function of ribosome?
It like
Produce protein.
produce protein.
Produce proteins. Okay, so well done. Okay, so you know that which is our animal cell and plant cell is belong to the eukaryotic cell, right? But our bacterial cell is belong to the prokaryotic cell. So you can see this prokaryotic cell, which is bacteria. If they compare to the eukaryotic cell, you can see inside so empty, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the content is very empty. They just have what? They just have this circular DNA, and they have this plasmid, and they have this cell wall. Yeah, they have a cell wall. And also inside they have one thing. They have this one. You can help me to add on T. You help me to add on this. You add on what is this? Ribosome.
The ribosome. Yeah.
Yes, correct. Yeah, it's ribosome. And then they have flagellum. Yeah. So prokaryotic cell, their structure is much more simple than the eukaryotic cell. That's why prokaryotic cell, their size is smaller. But during exam, when they ask you to state the structure, you cannot write about smaller size, larger size,
Okay.
Yeah, you should write the structure, which is either they have the DNA, they have the cell wall, cell membrane, that kind of thing. So you can see this is a prokaryotic cell. So prokaryotic cell, they don't have nucleus also. They have no nucleus and no membrane-bound organelle. So this is how you're able to describe them. Okay, so whenever, for example, when the question asks you to state the structure of the prokaryotic cell, so what you should write is, you can say that they don't contain nucleus, right? No nucleus, correct? Okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, and also they have this circular DNA and plasmid. You can just say it this way. And then they have no membrane-bound organelle, like mitochondria, corpus, they don't have. And also they have the peptidoglycan cell wall. This is found in the all bacterial cell. So how about the eukaryotic cell? Eukaryotic cell is they have a nucleus. They have this linear DNA. They have this linear DNA. They have this linear DNA. They have this membrane-bound organelle. And also in the plant cell, they have cellular cell wall. But in the animal cell, they don't have cell wall. So this is a point you can write in your answer. Can you get it? Yeah. Something like this. Okay. Sometimes the question they will ask like this. They ask you to compare, okay? Like compare the difference. And this is a common question to come up with the paper too. Compare the difference between this prokaryotic cell and the eukaryotic cell, right? So when the question asks you to write about compare, right, you should write the difference and similarity. You should include both different and similarity. Maybe different you can write about 3 points, similarity you can write about 2 points. Understand? You should write both. You cannot write all difference on it.
Okay.
Yeah, so this is similarity. Just now you learn about different, right? Now we talk about similarity. Similarity is both also have the ribosome. Both prokaryotic cell and eukaryotic cell, they have the ribosome. But in the prokaryotic cell, their ribosome is larger or smaller inside? Tell me. You think in the prokaryotic cell, their ribosome is larger inside or smaller inside?
Smaller.
Yes, smaller. Why? Because their
Because
size is smaller. Ribosome, you can say that smaller ribosome. You can write in this way, prokaryote, they have a smaller ribosome. Eukaryote, they have a larger ribosome. You can write in this way, which is one of their difference. So both also has a DNA, cytoplasm, and the cell membrane. Even though their DNA structure is different, one is circular, one is linear. Okay, do you clear?
yeah.
Yeah, okay. So exam they ask you something like this. Okay, they don't ask you like compare the difference. They will not directly give you prokaryote or eukaryote, but they will give you something like this. Compare the difference between the bacteria and the white blood cell. Okay, so when you talk about this question, right, you should know that actually the question is asking you about the difference for the prokaryote and eukaryote. Just like the eukaryote, they just don't directly give you the name of eukaryote. They will use other cell, but the cell is actually belong to the eukaryote.
Okay.
Yeah, they will give like white blood cell or something. They will give like plants, right? Plants cell, or they give something like the prototista, which is a very weird name just now. Just like just now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's why you need to know prototista, because you have five kingdoms that you learned before, right? Five kingdom, which is the animals, the plants, fungi, and the prototista. So those four kingdoms are always belong to the eukaryote itself. Animals and fungi and the prototista. Those are actually belong to the eukaryote cell. So you can write any feature which is related to the eukaryote cell. Prokaryote cell, you only have bacteria. Only. So usually they will ask you to compare between bacteria and other kind of eukaryote cell.
Okay.
Yeah. This is one of the exam technique. Okay, now let's talk more about the organelle. Okay, let's go further in the organelle. So organelle, okay, we talk about nucleus first. Why? It's because that nucleus is a very important organelle in our bodies. You can see that this is a cell, right? So you can see this is a cell, and then this is whole thing. This whole thing is nucleus. Okay, so inside the nucleus, you have what? You have the we call nucleus. You have a nucleus. So this whole thing is nucleus, which is the egg yolk, which is the egg yolk in the mooncake. Correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. You like to eat mooncake or not? Mooncake with the egg yolk.
Uh, okay.
Yeah. I think right. Okay, I also like. Okay, so sometimes when you study biology, you just relate the what you are studying with food. It will be more interesting. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. And then so you can see inside the nucleus, and also you can see outside. What's this? They look very messy, right? See this one. What is this?
Uh,
They are
the
DNA.
DNA.
Yes, they are DNA. Yeah. See, they are DNA. Or sometimes they will call as chromatins. DNA contain what? DNA contain the genetic information, right?
Yeah.
Yes. DNA or the chromatin, they contain the genetic information. DNA, they contain the genetic information. Then outside, you can see so this actual this is the we call it as the diagram. Okay, so you can see inside nucleus and outside there will be a lot. See a lot of strand long strand So actually those are the DNA or chromatin. So actually your DNA is a long strand.
Okay.
Yeah. You learned about DNA before, right? Okay, how many strand in DNA? One strand or two strand?
Uh, two or more.
Two, not one. Okay, DNA is two, like this. It's something like this. This DNA. So they would call it as a double stranded. Yeah, it's double stranded. One strand is referred to the RNA. You heard about RNA before, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Two strand is DNA, which is double helix, and one strand is the RNA, which is the single helix like this. And this is DNA. Remember that DNA D means what? D means double. Double. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, but actually, the DNA is not really. I mean, their term actually is known as deoxyribonucleic acids. I just clarify you. Deoxyribonucleic acids, just like this DNA is double.
Okay.
Okay, because it's double stranded, double stranded, double stranded, double strands. Or sometimes it goes double helix.
Okay.
Yeah, then this is RNA. RNA is usually the single strand.
Okay.
Yeah, single strand. Yeah, you can see that. So outside they have a lot of DNA, and then surrounded by what? Surrounded by the nucleus membranes, nuclear membrane. This nuclear envelope, or we call it as nuclear membrane, it's just the same, right? So you can see how many membranes. So Monty, I ask you, this nuclear membrane, right? They have one membrane, or they have double membrane.
Double.
It's double membrane.
Yeah.
Double membrane, okay? Because they have inner membrane and outer membranes. They have inner and outer membrane, so it's double membrane. This is the important point you can write in your answer. They have inner and outer membrane. Understand?
Yeah.
And also, these nuclear membranes, they have the pore. See, pore exists between them. Pore.
Okay.
This is a nuclear pore. It's just like between the wall, there's a door, right? There's an open door. Just in this way.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you can see the pore is here. Yeah, the pore. And then you can see the nucleus, the outer nuclear membrane, they are continuously joined to the outside endoplasmic reticulum. See? So you can see the membrane of the endoplasmic reticulum is continuous from the outer nuclear membrane.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, that's all. So just remember, nucleus, they have the nucleus inside, which is egg yolk. First, they have the DNA. Okay, just remember nucleus and the DNA, and they have the double membranes. Okay, they have double membrane, the nuclear membranes. They have the pore. That's all. So nucleus is a very large nucleus surrounded by the double layer nuclear membrane to separate it from the cytoplasm. So outside, so this is nucleus, right? This is nucleus. Oh, sorry. This whole thing is nucleus. This is nucleus.
Yeah.
Yeah. So outside will be the cytoplasm outside here.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all. And also, you need to know the function of the nucleus. So what is function of nucleus? Nucleus, just like king. You know the king. So what king do? King is we call it the highest level in the country, right? They have the highest, we call it highest hierarchy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the king can ask their people to do anything they want to do. So they will control the cell activity. See? They can control the whole cellular activity. Means that they can give the information to the cell to do anything, which is the nucleus want them to do. Understand?
Yeah.
Secondly, they carry the genetic material. Inside the nucleus, right? They have what? They have the DNA, this long-strand DNA inside the nucleus. Yeah. So they store the genetic material, or you can say they carry the genetic material. So you can say that nucleus carry the genetic material such as the DNA, or you can write chromosome. So this is for the genetic inheritance. Inheritance means what? Inheritance means that you can pass this genetic information from generation to generation. Understand?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what is this important of genetic material? Genetic material is they are actually refer to the, for example, genetic material is they are referred to the DNA, okay, DNA, or they are referred to the chromosome, or they are referred to the chromatin. This is just also same describe the genetic material because those structure they actually belong to the same thing. They belong to the same thing. Means like they just like difference in the appearance only. Okay, just like different appearance. DNA is something like this. DNA is like this. Right, it's double stranded. But when the DNA they coil, okay, they will become something like the like this. This we call as chromatin.
Okay.
Yeah, like you see from this picture, I see chromatin because they coil together already.
Okay.
Yeah, when they further condense together, they will form a butterfly-like shape, like this. You see this before, right?
Yeah.
It's called a chromosome, which is a butterfly-like shape. So this
Okay.
refers to the level of the condensation of DNA. Means that DNA, they can join and then compact together. They'll become a long thread, and then they'll become a butterfly like the chromosome. They undergo condensations. They will combine, join together.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So you can, I mean, you can write either one of the keywords enough for you already. So what is important in genetic material? Because inside the genetic material, they contain the genetic information. They contain the genetic information. So this genetic information, they help to determine the cell characteristic. For example, in this cell, okay, in this cell, the nucleus contains the DNA. And then this DNA, they store the information about how our body is able to produce a protein like this. So they can determine the cell characteristic.
Okay.
Yeah, and metabolic functions. So Monty, if you want to know more about yourself, go study your DNA. You know what I mean or
Okay.
not? If you
Yeah.
want to know more about yourself, go study your DNA, and then yeah, something like that. Like you study your DNA, and then you know that maybe you can trace back. Okay, you can trace back we call it evolutionary. This one, evolutionary relationship. Uh, Usually
Okay.
they will use a test kit to test for DNA. And then they will compare with we call it the genetic database. You know, genetic database. Usually the company which they sell this DNA test kit, they keep a lot of genetic database. This one.
Okay.
Yeah, so they can compare your sequence of DNA is similar to what kind of we call as the human populations, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. So every information are found inside your DNA. That's all. Yeah, so just know more about this structure, control cell activity, and then the store genetic information. And then now we talk about endoplasmic reticulum. See, endoplasmic reticulum, you can see the structure is like this. This is the structure of endoplasmic reticulum. So you can see this is a nuclear membrane. See, outer membrane of nucleus. So they are actually continuously joined to the outside endoplasmic reticulum. So
Okay.
this is a statement. Continuous with the outer nuclear membrane. And also this endoplasmic reticulum, you can see they actually just look like what? They just look like the rods. You see the rod side, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So they are actually composed of this we call it interconnected membrane bound sac. The sac is referred to like this, just like your plastic bag. Okay, your plastic bag also a sac, right? The sac means like an enclosed area. This membrane bound sac means it's the enclosed area enclosed by the single membrane.
Okay.
And then they are interconnected. You can see this membrane is joined to another membrane. Yeah, so they are interconnected. And then you have two type of the endoplasmic reticulum. Either it's rough or it's smooth. Okay, so these two type of endoplasmic reticulum, they do a different functions. So what of a function they do is this rough endoplasmic reticulum is they will have this ribosome attached on the surface. See, this is ribosome.
Okay.
Yeah, this small structure is a ribosome. They just like just like your face got pimple, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, so they will feel very rough. The surface very rough. So the smooth endoplasmic reticulum is they don't have ribosome on it. See, no ribosome, very smooth like this. Their surface is very smooth. So the function of the rough endoplasmic reticulum is they will do what? They will do the transportation of proteins. They help to transport the proteins. Okay, protein is produced from where? Protein is being produced from the ribosome. Correct. Ribosome, they will produce a protein. And then, so they help to transport the protein from the ribosome until reach the Golgi apparatus, which is a factory. Yeah, so this is the function.
Okay.
Yeah. So proteins, when you talk about protein, I'm not sure you do realize that a lot of our products inside our body is made for protein. For example, we call it protein products. Yeah, this one, protein products. Example of protein products in our body is made out of the enzyme, right? Enzyme is a kind of proteins. Antibody also. And also, I'm not sure have you heard of this structure, glycoprotein. Glycoprotein. Those are the protein products. So rough endoplasmic reticulum is being found in the cell, which is they will produce a lot of protein products, such as the hormones or enzyme. Okay, understand?
Okay.
Yeah. For example, maybe I can let you know that, okay, what kind of organs they produce a lot of hormones or enzyme. Organs produce a lot of hormones and enzyme.
Um, which
It's
the
pancreas. Have you
yeah.
heard of this before? Pancreas, right? Pancreas.
Yeah.
Okay, later we'll learn more. Because at pancreas, they can produce a hormone, which is they produce what? Do you know pancreas produce what kind of hormones?
The
Insulin.
yeah.
Yeah, pancreas produce insulin. And also, pancreas produce a lot of digestive enzyme, right? They produce lipase, amylase. Yeah. You learn more, okay? You learn more. So pancreas, they produce a large amount of protein product, which include hormones and enzymes. So inside the pancreas, right? Inside pancreas also made of a lot of cell, right? Correct. Pancreatic cell, because pancreatic cell. This one, pancreatic cell.
Okay.
Okay. Just know that the pancreas is the organs. So these organs have a lot of cell. Then this cell this cell contain a lot of this rough endoplasmic reticulum. It's because that they produce the proteins, so they will need this structure. Just remember in this way. Okay, are you feeling okay?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. I worry that you feel too hard. Okay, no need to be too hard. We just take it simple only. Okay. Yeah. So now we talk about smooth. Smooth, they don't have ribosome attached, so their surface is very smooth, right? And also they help to synthesis what? They help to produce a lipid. Lipid. So there will be found a lot of cell, which is they produce a large amount of lipid hormones.
Okay.
Yeah. For example, your MIL6 hormone, you have I'm not sure you heard about this hormone before, testosterone. It's a kind of hormones. It's a
Okay.
MIL6 hormones.
Okay.
Yeah. So Monty, you will have it because you are male, right? So it's testosterone. So it's just like a hormone made of a lipid. So this lipid is being produced from the smooth endoplasmic reticulum. Yeah. So just just take it simple. You just need to know that rough endoplasmic reticulum, they just produce proteins. It's not they produce protein, they transport protein. Okay, they transport the protein. But the smooth endoplasmic reticulums, they are smooth, right? And also our lipid is very smooth, right? Our lipid.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's just think that. So they will synthesize the lipid.
Okay.
Yeah. Just remember the important key word on it, key point. That's all. And then now we talk about ribosome. Okay. So for your information, ribosome is the smallest organelle in our body cell. What does this mean? This means that the site of the ribosome is much more smallest. It's the smallest compared to other organelle. It's smallest than nucleus, endoplasmic reticulum, smaller than mitochondria. Yeah, just smallest. Understand?
Okay.
Yeah. So when you view the ribosome under the microscope, you just see tiny black spot on it. Like this. See.
Okay.
So this is we call as ribosome. So the ribosome function is they do this protein synthesis. Yeah, that's all. They will produce a protein. Just all right. Just what we learned about the ribosome. You see, this ribosome, right? This ribosome, they are attached to the surface of the endoplasmic reticulum, and then they will become rough endoplasmic reticulum, right? So this means that ribosome, okay, they will produce a proteins. They produce a proteins. So these proteins, after they're being produced from the ribosome, they'll be transported. See, they transport by this rough reticulum to outside already.
Okay.
Yeah, just IR just have to transport. So one is produced and another one is transport.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all. Remember the key only.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all. So okay, ribosome they have two form, right? See, it's a very tiny structure. They can free. See, they are found free in the cytoplasm, and they are attached to the system of the membrane within the cell, known as endoplasmic reticulum. So this refer to this ribosome just attached to the surface of the endoplasmic reticulum, so they will become the RER. They'll become the rough endoplasmic reticulum. So they're called as free ribosome. You have the free ribosome. Free ribosome just you can found they are scattered along the cytoplasm. Just scatter in the cytoplasm, correct? And you have this bound ribosome. Bound ribosome is they will attach to the ER. Bound means they attach to some way. Okay, are you clear?
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I think maybe we can have a look on the. Oh, what happened is I don't have this. Sorry. Let me check a thing. Chapter 2. Okay, chapter 2. Okay, so just for you to understand now, okay, why we are learning this nucleus, the ribosome and the endoplasmic reticulum is because that we need to know more about how our body, especially how our body cell able to produce the protein. So maybe Monty, we can have a look on the video together. Okay, come, let's have a look on the video together. I would like to show you a YouTube video, okay, so you can understand better. Yeah, this video very nice. Okay, help to understand more. This one from DNA to the proteins. So actually, Monty, when we talk about proteins, right? Proteins we call as products. Okay, the protein product you already know is the ribosome, right? It's a ribosome. Sorry, the protein product is we call as the hormones, right? Hormones, enzyme, antibody. Those are the protein products. Understand? Protein.
Okay.
Yeah. So how our body cell produce the proteins? Our body cell produce the proteins actually from the informations contained inside the DNA. Our body cell produce the proteins by using the informations from the DNA.
Okay.
So let me show you the whole process. You can see so from the DNA to the proteins. Okay, so let's start our movie now. You can see now cell is a basic unit of living tissue. You heard the sound, right? The sound.
Oh, no, I cannot.
Oh, sorry. Now or not?
No.
Oh, still no. Okay, it's okay. I will just explain to you. Okay, so you can see this is cell, right? See, this is cell. Cell inside they have the nucleus. Yeah, usually the nucleus will be located at central part for the animal cell.
Okay.
Yeah, you see the nucleus, right? Yeah, you see the nucleus it is surrounded by the endoplasmic reticulum, and you can see other organelles like mitochondria. You can see this mitochondria. You can see this Golgi apparatus, right? Other organelles just scattered. Around the cytoplasm.
Okay.
Yeah. Come on, let's see the nucleus. See, you can see the nucleus, right? See, there's a lot of pore. You see pore.
Okay.
Yeah. See, or now you enter the pores. I see what you see the DNA. You see the chromosome or the chromatid. So this is chromosome, okay? It's a butterfly-like shape, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So actually, this chromosome, you can see a lot of thread coil around it, right? See, a lot of thread.
Yeah.
So this thread actually made from the DNA.
Okay.
Yeah. So you can see each chromosome, you can see that each chromosome, they contain a long strand of DNA. Yeah, just DNA like this. Yeah, this is DNA. Double stranded, you can see double stranded. This yellow color is a protein. That means that DNA need to combine to proteins become chromosome. It's okay, but you don't need to learn that. just need to know that chromosome is actually made of a lot of DNA. Understand?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
DNA. See this DNA, how's the DNA structure? Just look like the chart. Okay, so DNA inside there's a lot of genetic information. Later we'll learn more. Okay, inside the DNA, right, they have a lot of genetic informations. So they'll become the gene. Okay, they will become gene. So they will use this genetic information found along the DNA to make the protein. See, the genes contain the genetic information or the instructions for making the proteins. Understand?
Okay.
Yeah. Because you just imagine that your body cells need to make a protein, right? They need a guideline. Like you yourself, Monty, you want to make because you want to make a food, right? You need to refer to the menu, correct? For example, like guideline. I mean the cooking book. You need to refer to the cooking book guidelines.
Yeah.
Yeah. So where you can find the guidelines, you found from the book, right? The book is from the library, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the library is referred to the DNA. This is DNA. DNA contains a lot of genetic information. So now you need to find out the certain part, okay, certain information on it, because you just need to make the proteins. So this is gene. So genes, they will make the proteins. Genes contain the information. Genes, they contain the information to make the protein, because the proteins will be made by the ribosome. Ribosome is the one they make the proteins. Understand?
Okay.
Ribosome make the protein, but the ribosome, they need to get the information also. Information they can only get from the DNA. Understand?
Okay.
Yeah. Come, let's continue. Yeah, a lot of informations. Okay, so you can see this is how they will transfer the information, okay, from the DNA to outside. First, they will try to make the RNA first. RNA is a single strand. It's a single strand, okay?
Okay.
This is how they make RNA, okay? I think you learned before, right? I'm not sure you learned before or not. The nucleotide base sequence in the DNA. See? A, T, C, G. You see this A, T, C, G? They are forming the pairing up, base pairing up.
Okay.
Yeah. See, so now they make a single strand RNA. Because of why they are making this is because that Monty, DNA is very large, too large and too complex already. You can see DNA, you can see their structure like this. Too large, too complex, right? So you just need a certain part of information on it. So you just need to copy out. So how you copy out? You transform them, become the RNA first. So RNA, they contain the information from the DNA to make the proteins.
Okay.
Yeah. So you see, they start copy. You see, now they are copying the information from the DNA. From the RNA. Like this. And then now they become the single strand RNA. Wow, single strand. So we call it as a messenger RNA. So this messenger RNA, they will contain the information to produce a product. Okay. Sometimes they will cut the mRNA. Cut shorter strand first. See, this is the mRNA come out. Yeah, see, they come out already. They come out already. So do you understand that why nucleus they contain the nucleus pore or not? Why nucleus need the nucleus pore? It's because that they need to allow the mRNA to come out. Understand? Hello?
Yeah, I said yeah.
Okay. Yeah, see, this is single strand RNA. Now they come out already. Then they go to find who? They find the ribosome. You see, mRNA, they will find the ribosome. This is ribosome. See, ribosome. Ribosome, they just look like a hamburger, right? You like to eat hamburger or not? You like to eat hamburger? Hamburger?
Yeah.
Okay, hamburger, they contain two unit, right? Let's see, large subunit on top, and below that there was smaller subunit. So actually, ribosome, they contain two subunit together, two subunit. Yeah, so the ribosome, they will bind to the messenger RNA, and then they will read the information. See, ribosome, they will read the information. Because ribosome, they will make the protein, right? before they make the proteins, they need to read the information first. How to make protein. Understand?
Yeah.
So you can, they read the information. So now ribosome just starting to make proteins. So how they make the protein is they will link the amino acid together. They will join the amino acid together. For information, amino acid is a basic structure to make the proteins. It's an element. It's an element to make the proteins. So like this, they will pair up. So they want to join the amino acid together. Now they already join the amino acid together. They become what? They become a polypeptide chain. Okay, they want polypeptide chain like this. See, like this. This is means that this show what is this structure? This show structure is a polypeptide chain. Okay, polypeptide chain. You heard before, right? Yeah. So this polypeptide chain, they will fold. See, they will come out. Okay, and then they will fold. See how they fold? They become the enzyme, the proteins. Sorry, they become protein first. Polypeptide chains, they will become protein first. Like this, proteins. So now they will become a raw protein structure. Raw protein structure means that it's not a functional protein. Means that these proteins are unable to produce a response toward your body. So the proteins which is raw protein structures, now they need to go to the Golgi apparatus to further process, become a actual functional proteins, which is the enzyme, antibody, hormones, that kind of thing. So far, do you understand?
Yeah.
Okay. I worry that you are feeling still blur. Okay. I hope you won't feel blur. So I try my best to explain to you. I think this we already discussed before. I'm not sure you still remember. Yeah, this one chapter 1. See, chapter 1, I'll talk about this one. I still remember chapter 1. This.
Yeah.
This one, right? See this one. You can see my screen, right?
Yeah.
You can see this is transition. So this transition is referred to the nucleus, right? The nucleus inside, they contain the DNA. DNA inside, they have the genetic information. Okay, DNA inside, they have the genetic informations to make the proteins, right? So that's why the DNA, they will undergo transitions to form the messenger RNA. You can see, right? This messenger RNA is compared to DNA, right? You can see this messenger RNA is shorter strand. See, shorter strand, right? Simple. Their structure is simple compared to DNA, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, because RNA just single strand only, and it's very short. You can see their length very short, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's why RNA, they will diffuse through the nuclear pod outside already. Go to find their good, find the ribosome, okay? Because ribosome is the chef, you know, the chef is the one who making the food, right? Yeah, so that's why chef also need to study the cooking book. Need to know how to make the protein. So now they will make the protein. They will make the polypeptide chains become the proteins. So this DNA structure. Okay, so far so good. Okay, today we talk until mitochondria first. Next week we'll continue to finish about organelle. But let me show you on like how in the actual way how do we answer is maybe we can refer to this one. This one. Okay, I'm showing this to you is because that I hope you know how to how you answer the paper 4. Okay, maybe I can show this one, chapter 4, paper 4. Which one? I show the is it one? You can see this one. You can see this one. Describe how protein are made in the cell. You can see my screen, right? Describe how protein are made in the cell. Yeah. So you can see messenger RNA is copy from a gene. Gene is inside the, where you found the gene? Where you found the gene? Yes, correct. You're so smart. That's why. mRNA is copy. Yeah, they copy the information from the gene inside the DNA. Correct. Yeah. So now messenger RNA, mRNA is made in the nucleus. See, they are being produced in the nucleus by the transition side. So now they will move out. They move out to the cytoplasm. Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, so now messenger RNA, they pass through the ribosome. See, they pass through the ribosome. So now the ribosome, they will read information on the messenger RNA. So yeah, so ribosome, they will translation, see, translation that messenger RNA, and then they will join the MSC together. See, they will link them together to form the polypeptide chain, and then they will form proteins.
Okay.
Okay, understand? So do you feel that you still feel very hard to answer or not? No, right?
It's okay.
It's okay, right? Yeah, it's considered okay, right? Just need to know the step. You just need to know the step, and also just read more about the paper 4. Okay. Because Monty, I know that every student stuck the paper 4
Why?
because they don't know what keyword to answer for the paper 4.
Okay.
Yeah, you can see by your homework, right? Okay. Yeah, you can see just like they I mean, if you don't practice paper 4, you will make some mistake, right? Even though you feel that you really understand, but you still make the mistake. It's because that you didn't write the keywords. Correct.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why I need you to practice more, okay? And if you don't have time to practice, at least you study the question answer.
Okay.
Yeah, the question answer I give to you already. Maybe I show this one, chapter 2. Okay, so please don't be like too afraid to answer the paper 4. I think I show this one, right? Oh, let me show you. Where is it? Okay. Oh, okay. I go send you this. I go send very important. This one, student answer. Okay. This one. Yeah. So the answer is ready for you. You just need to write. I mean, you just need to study the question and then see how to answer it. What kind of keyword to write.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll still give you homework. Then that's all
Okay.
for today. I'll give you objective first. I'll give you objective first.
Oh, okay.
Okay, you can see this one. You can see this is the actual IGCSE questions. You can see this is the nucleus, right? This is nucleus. So that's you need to identify the actual structure because the actual I mean during the exam they will give like this. If you don't know how to identify, you'll be losing mark because you don't know what kind of question to I mean what kind of answer to write. Correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Monty, you see you have this SRPQ. You tell me where's the nucleus?
Uh, Q.
Yes, Q. Why?
Because there's a lot of like DNA in it, like
Yeah.
messy.
Okay. And also you can see nucleus the outer membrane, you see they are continuous with the endoplasmic reticulum, right? This
Yeah.
wavelength is the endoplasmic reticulum. Yeah. So that's why Q is nucleus. Yeah, nucleus. So the function of nucleus is what? Control cell activity, store the genetic material like the DNA. Yeah, that's all. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So you can see the keyword just similar to what I mean the keyword that you found in my notes. Okay, so that's all for today. We'll continue in
Okay.
okay. So you can
Okay.
see sorry. When I go to more question, I will like I mean I would like to show you more how to answer. See, state 2 feature of the animal cell, they are not found in bacteria cell. You can see how they ask. Animal cell is the eukaryotic cell or prokaryotic cell? Animal
The
cell.
okay.
Animal cell, eukaryotic cell or prokaryotic cell? Animal cell.
Okay. Yeah.
Sure, animal cell, they have nucleus.
Oh, eukaryotic.
Yes, that's why. Okay, animal cell, they have the nucleus. So this eukaryotic cell. Bacteria, they don't have nucleus, right? So they are prokaryotic cell. Correct.
Yeah.
So they're asking you state 2 feature in the animal cell. Animal cell is a eukaryotic cell, so they are not found in the prokaryotic cell. So it's a nucleus, mitochondria, or other membrane organelle.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so it's very easy. Actually, it's very easy. Okay, so that's all for today.
Okay.
See you in next class.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay,
Bye.
thank you. Bye.